Right, guys, so we're going to do a gravity yoga focusing on hamstrings today. So let's get stuck straight in. We'll warm up first with the moon squats. So standing with your feet wider than your hips and your toes slightly out, and squat, bending your knees, squat down, drop your head. Okay, if you want to just watch me for one. So what we're going to do is we're going to straighten our legs, stretch up, fingers right up, looking up between our hands. And then we're going to cut, and then as we come down, bending the knees, bum back, we're going to cross, clench our fists and cross our forearms and come right down and drop our heads. And then we come all the way up again. And as we exhale, come down, clench fists, cross our arms together. Okay, do you want to join in? Inhaling up. And as we exhale, squat down, crossing your arms, dropping your head. Inhaling up. And exhale, coming back down into your squat, crossing your arms the other way, if you can remember which way you did it, and dropping your head. Inhaling all the way up. Exhale, squat down, crossing arms. And then this time, just drop your hands onto the floor with your palms facing up and just take a breath or two. And then we'll do another round. So inhaling all the way up. And as you exhale, drop down into your squat, crossing your arms, clenching your fists, dropping your head. Inhaling up. And exhale, coming down, down, crossing your arms, dropping your head. Inhaling up, stretch up. Exhaling, back down into your squat, crossing your arms, clenching your fists, bottom towards the floor. Inhaling up. And exhale, back down to your squat. One more, inhaling all the way up, stretch, little back bend, and exhale, back down to your squat. Dropping the backs of your hands to the floor, and just take a few breaths. We'll do one more set, so inhaling all the way up, and exhale, back down into your squat, crossing your arms, clenching your fists, inhaling up. Exhale, squat down, crossing your arms, clenching your fists, inhale up. Exhale down, crossing your fists, clenching your fists, crossing your forearms. Inhale up. Little back bend, exhale down, crossing your forearms, touching your fist, bottom dropping towards the floor. Inhale all the way up. Big extra stretch. And exhale back down into your squat, resting the back of your hands on the floor and just drop your head. And then just slowly rolling all the way up. And bringing your feet back to hip width apart. Okay, we're going to do our first pose now. So standing with your feet hip width apart, outside edges of your feet towards parallel with the outside edge of your mat. And I just want you with soft knees, bend forward, all the way down. Cross your, hold your elbows and let your upper body relax. Just gently, yes, no, your neck, make sure it's loose. Doesn't matter how bent your knees are. You can have your belly resting on your thighs. So I want you to inhale through the nose for 4. And exhale through the mouth for 8. Inhale through the nose for 4. Exhale through the mouth for 8. Inhale through the nose for 4. And exhale through the mouth for 8. Inhale through the nose for 4. And exhale through the mouth for 8. Inhale through the nose for 4. And exhale through the mouth for 8. Inhale through the nose for 4. And exhale through the mouth for 8. We're going to do 3 minutes this morning, but at 2 minutes, I'm going to give you the option to come out. But if you can stay for an extra minute, or even if it's half a minute, then do so. So 2 minutes is up. If you're stopping, then just very slowly bring yourself up to standing. Inhaling for 4. And exhaling for 8. Inhaling for 4. And exhaling for 8. Just 30 seconds to go. Inhaling. And exhaling through the mouth. Inhaling. And exhaling 10 seconds. And if you'd just like to drop your hands to the floor, fingertips on the floor, just very slowly, keeping your knees bent, bringing yourself up, roll up the spine, all the way up, shoulders to the ears, shoulders back and down your back. And just placing your hands on your lower back, just give yourself a little back bend, pushing your pelvis forward, lifting your chest up, and then coming back to neutral. Then as you exhale, just another little back bend. And back up to neutral. Right, if you'd like to just take a seat on the floor, we're going to do a side leg stretch. So what I want you to do is sit down, just have your bricks handy in case you need them. So you're going to sit on the floor with one leg straight, with your right leg straight out in front of you, and then bending your left leg and bringing your foot to the inside of your right leg. And then just sitting up straight, getting some length in your spine, and then just fold forward over that right leg. If you don't feel like you're going to be able to stay there for long, then what you can do is get something just to pop your forehead onto. Inhaling for 4. And exhaling for 8. Inhaling for 4. Exhaling for 8. Inhaling for 4. And exhaling for 8. Carry on with your breathing. So your arms are relaxed, palms facing up, so the back of your hands are on the floor. If you're using blocks, you might find that you can just lower them a little bit now. If not, just stay where you are, that's fine. Inhaling through the nose for 4. And exhaling for 8. carry on with your breathing. So you need to make a mental note, if you can, of the length of time that you do these for. So the ones that you hold for the full 3 minutes, when you do them again, you need to make sure that you hold for at least 3 minutes and gradually increase it. Inhaling for 4 and exhaling for 8. Okay, we've done 2 minutes on that side. So if you want to just slowly come up, straighten your right leg, straighten your left leg, punch it out if that feels like it needs it, and then bending your right leg and bringing the sole of your foot to the inside of your left leg. And again, breathe in, grow your spine, and just carefully fold forward to wherever's comfortable for you. Palms face up on the ground, drop your head, just do a little nod, shake of your head just to make sure your neck's really relaxed. And again, if you feel like you need something underneath your forehead, then go ahead and use your bricks. Inhaling through the nose for 4 and exhaling through the mouth for 8. Inhaling through the nose for 4. Exhaling through the mouth for 8. Inhaling through the nose for 4. And exhaling through the mouth for 8. Another minute to go here. Inhaling through the nose. And out through the mouth. Keep breathing. So every time you exhale, just sink and sink. If you feel any pain in any joints or in your back, muscle stretch pain is fine, but if you've got joint pain, then I want you to take it back a notch or 2 until that pain goes. Inhaling for 4 and exhaling for 8. Inhaling for 4 and exhaling for 8. And walking your hands back, moving your blocks to one side. If you'd like to come onto your back, bend your knees and put the soles of your feet on the floor, hip width apart. Your arms are on the floor, palms down, and just push up through your feet and come up into a half bridge. Really pushing that pelvis up. And slowly, vertebra by vertebra, back down onto the mat. Take a big inhale. And as you exhale, pushing up through your feet. Take a breath here and keep pushing. And as you exhale, slowly come back down. Okay, we're going to do a wide-legged fold now. So if you want to sit lengthways on your mat, opening up your legs, bottom flesh behind you. Okay, so we're going to do 2 minutes on one side and 2 minutes on the other. And again, exactly the same as the forward fold. If you need your blocks for your head, then just rest the forehead on there. So if you'd like to grow, Turn your body towards the right leg and walk your hands forward. And then last thing to come down is your head. Lower arms on the floor, palms facing up. If you need your block for your head, then now's the time to put it in place. Inhaling for 4. And exhaling for 8. Inhaling for 4. And exhaling for 8. Relax your legs. We're not worried about your feet flopping. Inhaling for 4. Exhaling for 8. Relax your thigh. Relax your belly. And protect your back. Inhaling for 4. And exhaling for 8. You've got another minute to go on this side. Make sure your head is nice and loose. Little yes, no nods. And every time you do that long breath out, just feel your body flopping forwards. Make sure you're not pushing down on your arms. Inhaling for 4. And exhaling through the mouth for 8. Inhaling for 4 through the nose. And exhaling through the mouth for 8. 10 more seconds. And turning your palms over, slowly walk up to upright. Fingertips on the floor next to you, grow your spine. Turning towards the left leg this time. And as you walk your hands forward, right. And drop your head and start your 4-8 breathing. So breathing in through the nose for 4 and out through the mouth for 8. You'll probably find that the first few rounds of breath you do sink quite a lot, and then it slows up. Inhaling through the nose for 4 and out through the mouth for 8. Inhaling through the nose for 4 and out through the mouth for 8. You've got another minute to go. Inhaling in for 4 and out through the mouth for 8. Inhaling through the nose for 4 and out through the mouth for 8. Carry on with your breathing. Just check you're not pressing down onto your arms. And if you slowly want to just walk your hands back. And bringing your legs back together. And again, sitting with your knees bent and your flats of your soles of your feet on the floor, lying back. And then coming onto your elbows with your hands pointing forwards and just lift up. Or you can have your hands on the floor and back down. And then pushing your hips up and releasing down. Okay, we're going to do the one that we all hate now. So this is the one where we go over into a plough. So if you want to move down your mat a bit to give yourself a little bit of room, lying down on your back, feet flat on the floor, palms face down on the floor, and then just bringing your knees up, push yourself up onto your shoulders and just let your feet drop down behind you. Now the breathing in this position is quite hard because you've got quite a lot of pressure on your thorax and abdomen. But just do, it might be a bit shallower than normal, but do your 4-8 breathing. So in through the nose for 4 and out through the mouth for 8. Any pressure on your back, just let your knees bend a little bit. In through the nose for 4 and out through the mouth for 8. We're just going to do this one for 2 minutes, you'll be glad to hear. You've got another minute to go. "30 seconds. And then placing your palms on the floor, just slowly rolling back down onto your back. Bringing your feet down and stretch your legs out. Just take a moment. And then if you want to just sit up, and we're going to do a forward fold now. So you might need your brick again. So both legs are straight out in front of you. And then straighten your spine, bottom flesh behind you. And then just walk your hands forward. Drop your head. And your palms face up with the backs of your hands on the floor. Inhaling for 4 through the nose. And out through the mouth for 8. In for 4. And out for 8. In through the nose for 4. And out through the mouth for 8. Carry on breathing. Just give your head a little yes, no wibble. Relax that neck. Just allow the weight of your head just to draw you down. Inhaling through the mouth for 4. The nose for 4. And out through the mouth for 8. Relax your belly. Nose for 4. Out through the mouth for 8. In through the nose for 4. You now have the option, we've just come up to 2 minutes, so if you want to come out, come out. If not, then carry on. Another minute to go, well, 50 seconds. Inhaling through the nose. And out through the mouth. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. Relax your head. Relax your jaw. And now just very slowly walking your hands back, coming into a seated position. And then I'd like you to kneel. If you've got sensitive knees, then just pop a blanket or a brick or a block or something between your thigh and your calf muscles. So I want you to bring your shoulders up towards your ears, roll them right back, bringing your shoulder blades together, the palms together, interlock your fingers, and then pull those hands down towards the ground, straighten your arms, chest up towards the ceiling, looking up. And then release back to neutral. And once again, head up, shoulders back, clasping your hands the other way. So the interlocking of your fingers is on the uncomfortable side, and pulling your hands down towards the floor behind you. And then release. And come up into a standing position. Right, we're going to do a short dog now. So the position of this is pretty much having your pelvis over your ankles and your hands are face down, about 12 to 18 inches. It depends on you. Your arms are relaxed, relaxing your body. Drop your head. Do a yes, no wobble with your head, just making sure that that neck is really nice and soft. Soft knees. And again, like the forward fold, doesn't matter if your knees are bent, but it does matter if you've got pressure on your lower back. Inhaling through the nose for 4. And out through the mouth for 8. In through the nose for 4. And out through the mouth for 8. In through the nose for 4. You've done just over a minute. In through the nose. And out through the mouth. In through the nose. And out through the mouth. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. So 2 minutes, you've now got the option of coming out. We need to do a minimum of 2 minutes on all of these poses and then build it up from there. Inhaling through the nose. And exhaling through the mouth. In through the nose. And out through the mouth. Keep breathing. Another 20 seconds to go. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. In through the nose. And slowly, slowly bringing yourself back up. And bring yourself to sit down on the mat. So if you want to sit with both legs out in front of you, and then bending your right leg, bring your right foot to the outside of your left leg, putting the hand on the floor behind you, and then just twisting round to the right. Breathing up and turning as you exhale. And back to center. Taking your right leg straight out in front of you, the left knee bent, left foot on the outside of your right leg. Grow tall as you breathe in and turning to the left. Inhaling to grow and exhale to turn. And then just bringing yourself back to center. Okay, we're going to do the flamenco pose now. So you're going to need your strap most likely. So lying right down on your back. Now in this pose, I want you to have straight arms and straight legs. So if you've got very tight hamstrings, you'll need the strap around your foot. So if you've got very tight hamstrings, you know, your leg might be down here. It doesn't matter where it is, but I want your arm and your leg to be straight. So you need to hold the strap in a position that means that your arm is just resting, okay? And we're going to do this there's actually 6 positions for this. And we're going to do 2 minutes on each position. So your left arm out to the side, palm up. If you can reach your foot with your leg and your arm straight, then just hold on to your actual foot. One little trick you can do is if you wrap the strap around your wrist, it actually makes holding it a little bit easier. Done that wrong. I'll do it now. So in through the nose for 4 and out through the mouth for 8. In for 4. And out for 8. You've done a minute, so you've got another minute to do in this position. In through the nose for 4. And out through the mouth for 8. In. And out, 30 seconds to go. In. Out. In. And out. Right, we've done our 2 minutes. So I just want you to take your leg out to the right hand side. Again, straight arm, straight leg. So have the strap as long as you need. If this is too much for you to hold, then you can put a brick under or bricks underneath your right foot. But hopefully you should be able to just let it hang. Breathing in through the nose. And out through the mouth. In through the nose. And out through the mouth. 30 seconds done. In through the nose. And out through the mouth. In through the nose. And out through the mouth. Another minute to go. Relaxing as much as you can. Half a minute. In through the nose. And you're 2 minutes now. So just bring your leg back up to center. Swap hands. And then just let your leg go over to the left. So your hip on the right hand side will come off the floor. That's fine. And just let your leg come down. In through the nose. And out through the mouth. Keep breathing. You've got 1 more minute to go. And then bringing your leg back to center. Just gently take it down onto the floor. Wiggle your hips from side to side. Just take a moment. And then bringing your left leg up, straight up, as bent as it needs to be. Popping the strap. One good way, actually, if you have got one of these straps that's got a way of making a loop, and you can actually pop your hand through it and twist it round, and it just means that you don't have to grab with your fingers. It's a lot easier. So carry on with your breathing. Remember, straight arm, straight leg. Okay, if you'd just like to gently move your leg over to the left-hand side, let it just hang. Straight arm, straight leg. Right arm out to the side, palm up. Make sure your thigh is relaxed. Just 30 seconds to go. And then bringing your leg back to center. Swap hands. So you're holding your left leg up with your right hand. And slowly with your arm, left arm over to the right. Just slowly bring that left arm over to the left. Bring that left leg slowly over. Just let your hip come off the floor. And breathe. Release your belly. Another minute to go. And then just bringing your leg back up to center. Release your strap, that can go off to one side. And take your leg back down. You want to just punch out your legs. Okay, so just lying down on your back. Come into our final relaxation. So feet apart. Just let your feet drop down to the side. Palms face up on the floor. Just give yourself a body scan from your feet up, going up from your feet Slowly up your legs, your groins, your glutes, all of your pelvis. Your back sinking into the floor and your shoulders. Your arms and your fingers. Turn your head slowly to the right, looking over to the right. Back to center, over to the left. Back to center, and then lifting your head, bringing your chin towards your chest. Bringing your head back down and relax. So bringing your arms over your head, give yourself a full body stretch. And then bending your knees, rolling over to the right hand side. And then gently push yourself up into a comfortable seated position. Keeping your eyes closed, hands relaxed down onto your legs. We're just going to do some balanced breathing now. So that's 4 and 4 through the nose. So inhaling through the nose for 4. And out through the nose for 4. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. And now just relax to your normal breathing. And looking down, just gently open your eyes and slowly bring your head up. Do you feel all stretched?